was so dope. A man with a watch looking like he broke the bank, but he promised me he's not. He said he got started from his wife and a pop's watch. Face so fat the band had stretch marks. It shines so bright that you can see it from Mars. Man, he blinded me, reflecting headlights from the cars. He's got to be a rapper, baller, or a movie star, but nah, he's too humble to be all of the above. So he said, my name is Trap, oh, cause you bees in the trap. Nah, it ain't even like that, and he tilted his bull's cap. Introduced me to his wife, and she had one too. Wrist game so cold that she could build igloos out of nothing. They legit, they even bless their kids. Man, when they all stand in a row, they look like 4 Giotto rims. Tight like Tim's on a New York summer day. I just gotta be down, but he had to set me straight like
Yo, what's going on, family? If you don't remember who I am, I know it's been a while since I've been live. It's your boy, TV3D, man. What's going on, Hemi? Jabroni's in the building, man. What's going on? About time. Yeah, man. Dude, it's been a long time. I said I don't even know if I know how to go live anymore, man. It's been such a long time since I've been on, man. But I appreciate you guys being patient with your boy. You know, making transitions in life right now. And yeah, man. But for those that don't know, your boy's still collecting watches. I have slowed down to a crawl. I mean, like a low crawl. Anybody's been in the military, you know what I'm talking about. So just imagine going 300 yards on your face, dragging yourself across the field. You feel me? So that's what it's been as far as me buying anything new. The newest piece that I received was this right here, the Speedway, and it's the homage to the Daytona. I just seen somebody else come in. Vincent, what's going on, man? My wife is in the building. Wiley Hustle, that is. Yeah, so it's the fall. And you know what? I will do this because I haven't done it in a while. Let me do this real quick. And we're, you know, for the sake of time, and I know John Gang is going live tonight. I don't want to impose on his time slot because Mondays, I say, belong to him. And what's going on, Vic? My brother's in the building. And anybody want to come up? So the topic today is going to be, we're going to be talking about watches and the watches of the fall. And I do have a question. One of the things I want to, you know, I have for you guys is as you guys are buying watches for the fall, do you guys go leather? Do you guys keep with the bracelets? Some people don't see snow at all. They don't experience winter at all. So for me, I know wearing a bracelet in the wintertime is brutal a lot because, you know, like the jobs I've had before required me to be outside, I'll say 30 to 40% of the time. And that bracelet, man, I was like, man, I was all leather. And shoot, I even had, I think I got two watches I had on Legardo strap because I didn't want none of that cold on me. I hate it. I'm bony by the wrist, man. So I just didn't, I couldn't do it. Vic says he wears whatever. Okay. Watches of the fall would be Christmas too. Yeah. That I mean, from here on out. So what I wanna present, man. I was talking to Dave D a few days ago, and I know people around the world, you don't know who Dave D is, but just know he's a watch collector. One of my videos I did where I didn't talk at all, I just showcased some stuff. Some of those watches, if not all of those watches, belong to him. You know, give or take. And some of those watches are up if you really want to get one of those watches. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know. Just get in touch with me. Not all of them are for sale. But anyway, I don't know what's going on, John Juan. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. Real talk. Same here, Vic. I honestly haven't been buying many watches. I I do want to cover this watch real quick. This right here is a Pagani, and this is a homage to Rolex. Rolex has it's like a Daytona style watch. Of course, the Rolex version is like hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know exactly how much it is. Haven't tried to reference it. Honestly, it doesn't interest me at all. It can't interest me because I would never pay that much, even if I was a millionaire. I just, I'm more into enjoying what I collect. I was watching DK's video about the two pro divers. One, he popped off the actual bezel, and it looks raw, just raw as all get out. Jeez, get off the horn, bro. Man, dude. Hey, what's up, Matt? And be safe, Vic. Yeah, Vic, man. Be safe traveling, man. Enjoy your Monday. So back to this. This watch, I want to say was like $100, somewhere around there. If you were one of the lucky ones, or people, if you're watching this channel and you have this particular Pagani, it's a 40mm piece, and that exhibition case back, man. Y'all see that, man? It is beautiful. I'm telling you, this thing is so beautiful. But it's the functions on it. Now, of course, I need glasses to actually see the font and the dates because it's skeletonized. But I can tell you, as far as wearability, I absolutely love the way this thing feels. It's a beautiful watch. You know what I'm saying? I just like it all the way around. And I know it's not as big. It's nowhere near as large as some of the watches I'm going to show you tonight. But it's like one of my faves. You know what I'm saying? That is a non-Invicta piece. I'm digging it. I'm actually looking at some other Pagani pieces. They have a version of the Air King that somebody else did a review on that watch, and they gave it like high marks. They was like, yo, and I think it's like $150. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out because I'm one of those that if you review watches and I like it, because I love the way DK, I'm sold. I'm sold. So I'm gonna have to check that watch out. And this love that Pagani. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is hold on, put that up there. Yeah, this watch, man, bro, for $100. And you know what's crazy is screw down crown and function pushers. And these it's not a chronograph. They actually control the date and the day of the week. So you have the date, the day of the week over here, and then the date function over here. And you just click it, and then you got your second hand, right? So it's a beautiful watch, man, all in all. Hold on, wait. I'm wrong. So you got the month in here too. It controls the month. You control the day with that, of course, that crown. And then you have the month on there, which, dude, I'm like, that's crazy. It's crazy. And for $100, now when you, I'm gonna show you something. Well, you're not gonna be able to hear it or anything like that. But anybody that had a chance to pick this piece up from Invicta when this came out, so far I paid $134 for this. If you had that 40% off coupon, you probably paid $100 for this watch. Either way, this watch is worth. Even if you paid $150 for this watch, it is well worth it. The movement on the inside so far, man, I haven't had any problem with it. This thing is pretty decent on time. But one thing I didn't talk about with this watch is hold up. So unscrewing it to actually set the time of day or even wind it up. Winding it is pure butter and it doesn't bind. I do have some Invicta pieces. Some of my pro divers, when I go to screw it down, it's like you got to play with it a little bit. You know what I mean? And it's almost like back in the day when you was trying to, if you guys remember those TVs with the rabbit ears, you had to try to do this just to get the fuzz out. Some of my watches do that, and I hate it. Okay, fam, I'm out. Got it, folks. 7. Let's see, missed the 45 or 47 that was like that Pagani. Oh, another thing. What's going on, Cool Gamer? Thank you for being here. We're talking, and I don't have a picture of it, y'all. I apologize, but Invicta just released another Grand Diver 47mm. I saw it last night. It's $129, and they're calling it Caribbean Blue. But I know they have to do that because it's it's Tiffany blue as far as I'm concerned. Same contrast as the Tiffany blue, but you know, with Tiffany blue comes with that Tiffany blue price tag. Don't be mad and dog at people. Watchman 54, man. I heard you on Shop the other day, or was it yesterday? You bought a watch. What did you get? You got something for your birthday. Was it the Venom with the bulldog face or the dragon or whatever? I know I heard you. I heard you. I was actually working on something. Jay Jones, what's up, my brother? Speak of him, Dave D showed up, y'all. He's in the chat, y'all. Did you check out the G-Shock that you can change the bezel? You can make it. Yes. I saw that. Oh man, look, I mentioned DK earlier. He's in here. Great video, by the way, DK. Very, very inspiring. I know we crack jokes and give each other, you know what I'm saying, like razzing each other and stuff like that, man. But you do a great job, bro, when you do your reviews. And if you guys are not subscribed to See Me Kind, if you are one of those that just go by, still watch the content. He has some great information. He'll tell you his honest opinion on a watch. But just check it out. He does a great job. Let me see. The price is amazing. 40 millimeters just looks so tiny on my 8.5-inch wrist. So, Matt, you know the thing about the Paganis? My wrist is a 7 1/4. And there's some watches that I'm like, I have a few watches that I have a 36 millimeter. And I grew out of it years ago. This is well before I started collecting Invicta. It just got really small, man. I was like, And then some guys, it's like they love that smaller look. They just gotta have it, right? And I'm like, that's the traditional size. Not for me, man. So I just can't do it, man. I can't fool with it. And I'm about to pay $25 today to you for that watch, shipping included. Wishful thinking, sir. Oh, hit the like. Thank you, man. Hit me, you the best, bro. Jay Jones, doing good, brother. Can't complain. Y'all speaking to each other. Take it twice. It's easy, JJ. Okay, you guys are speaking to each other, man. That's dope. Okay, all is well. So, I don't know. I mean, I know some people put like a theme on watches and stuff like that. I don't. You know, I know we're in the fall. And I know I have seen people say they switch up the watches that they buy towards this time of the year. And you have the leather wearers that was like, hey, they didn't wear leather watches, leather straps in the summer because it was too hot. But now they're like, hey, I'm all leather now because it's cool. Like right now, of course, I had to throw my hoodie. Oh, my bad. Hold up. Check this out, y'all. Shout out to Victor 202, man. I don't want y'all ever forget about Victor 202. Very supportive, man. Victor Kyler just had he hosted an Invicta event at PG Mall on the East Coast. And from what I hear, it was a success. And that's another thing I'm going to talk about too tonight. Our prices. But let me show you one of my, I'm calling it a crown jewel. And guys, I haven't shown this that often. I messed around and broke the crown on this thing and literally got it fixed, man. Shout out to my man, Mr. Hoover, got me together. And this is the Beast by Invicta. That is the Beast, man. Y'all see it right there. Check it out. Huge watching out. The measurement says 47 millimeter. I wore this watch. It is so classy. And this thing garners so much attention, man. Well, I'm switching over. I feel like my light isn't right. I feel like it's kind of fooling, doing some stuff. This watch is nice, man. That's all I can say, man. It just like engulfs the wrist. And I feel like you could just throw a suit on with this thing, man, and just be so just sharp, man. Throw some nice gaiters on with this sucker, man. Uh-oh. So before the show, hey, what's going on, Luciano? I confiscated one of my wife's watches and she caught me. before the show. So she was. I'm gonna put this in the screen since we're talking leather. Since she's so gracious, and I know my man John Gang Gang will love this. This X-wing, and it's a quartz with an exhibition back case back. And I've heard reviewers say, "What's the purpose of putting a see-through case back on something and you don't see the movement? All you see is the battery. Something different. Why not? I mean, shoot, what if Victor never does anything like what you would call right, or they don't play by the same rules that the rest of the watch company or watch world? I think that's another reason why people are disgusted with. They're disgusted with Invicta. But you know, it's a double-edged sword. I've heard the term, hey, collect what you like. As long as you are collecting watches and it's not a smart watch, collect what you like. But then I see, oh, never mind. I'm not even about to go into that. Trap, talking about watches, I have to buy some. Imagine that. Imagine that. Is that Speedway still available or is it sold out? It's Vincent, it is sold out, completely sold out. And I will go, look, here, I'll take it off the wrist again. I am, now I told you guys, I'm not real big on the stamp class, but like one thing you have to consider or have to understand, it is an Invicta. An Invicta is going to take a design, if it's a homage, and they're going to do, like, they're going to put a product out that's going to be cost effective. They're like, hey, because if not, I'll tell you, go get the real thing. Or if there's a company that which I know Pagani puts out one, San Martin does one that's a little more expensive, a lot more expensive than this one. There's companies that do the homage if you want to go that route, or you can just, if you can get one, an actual Daytona, knock yourself out. But for the Invicta, I like this one. I absolutely like this one. When I saw it, I said I was sold. And then what did Invicta do? They dropped 2 more colorways, actually 4 more colorways. They dropped well, there was this one, and then it was a cream dial with the dark accents in it. And then they put out, I want to say like a black one, and then the two-tone. So there's 4 colorways out altogether. It's 4 colorways. And that two-tone, I saw Get Rich got that two-tone one. And I looked at this one and looked at his. I said, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Do I still have a picture of that? Let's see, man. I may not have. I don't think I have a picture of it anymore. No, I don't have a picture of it anymore. But it was that two-tone one is sweet. Sweet square piece. I couldn't even talk. Almost pushed him off the porch. Hey, y'all should have saw the way she looked at me when I had her watch, man. Man, she about killed. She looked at me like if looks can kill, my wife would just murdered me, y'all. South Carolina, October 15th. DC going to. Oh, you going to a wedding in South Carolina? Now, let me say this, man, across the board, y'all. I do research other channels. I've sat in a few other channels, man, and I see what the other content creators and watch sellers, because there are some content creators that actually have stores that you can buy from. You know, I was looking at some micro brands, you know, and I do want to start diving into that. So I can tell you this without a shadow of a doubt that you guys will start seeing some micro brands on the channel starting next year. Probably like closer to the springtime, though. Closer to the springtime. And one thing, I don't want to rush into getting a micro brand just because. And I definitely don't want to buy it off all hype, man. You know, because I'm really in love with like what goes on my wrist. I'm just in love with the idea of, okay, of course, all these watches tell time. They record time, and some have precious metals. But I definitely want to dive into some pieces that fit me. I don't ever want to get off track, you know. And if there's a piece on here that you guys are interested in, of course, I'll drop the information there. 6. What? What? Okay, yeah. So my thing, no hype, bro. A watch needs to get your attention with zero convincing. And man, DK, man, I saw a watch on this guy's. I don't know what it was, man. The guy didn't know what it was. He said he just bought it. It was a square watch. It was beautiful and it looked professional. That's the thing. It looked so professional, man. Cause I saw the sub dials. The sub dials reminded me of a Daytona. So just imagine a Daytona in a square watch. It was. He didn't know what it was. Like, and I can't remember what the logo was, but I said, dude, that watch is slamming. And he was looking. I literally had this on. And he said, is that a Daytona? I said, no, it's an Invicta. He said, Invicta doing that? Man, bro, where can I get it from? I said, it's sold out. So I want to say, what I really want to talk about is a few things, not just fall watches, because I really don't care about the theme of, because I'm going to buy a watch regardless. But I do know that people are buying more leather stuff, maybe a Tag Heuer, Monaco. That may have been what it was, bro. But that watch, yo, and you know, it's crazy is the guy, I was in my downtown area. He just didn't know what it was. He said, man, I just bought it. He said, I can't even tell how much money I paid for it. And I'm like, dang it, man. I said, all right. And you know what? I don't say shame on me because I should have took a picture of it, man. I should be like, hey, man, let's do a watch check. You know what I'm saying? I should have took a picture. But yeah, it is a very, very attractive watch. And I actually watched Teddy Bulbasaur's channel a few days ago, and he even got a website. I didn't know this dude had a website, and he has a list, I think about like 15 or 20 different micro brands on his channel. Some more expensive, some not so much. You know, I think $300. Oh, and like I have a show that I have written up. Just I always just put titles down, like, okay, let's cover this title. And I want to talk about the $200 watch and below. Casio, a lot of Casio's gonna be in that. And I'm literally got that concept from you guys in the comment section. And I see that you guys go in other comments and make reference to stuff. So I'm taking your comments and actually, you know, like, hey, let's talk about it. Trap need 2 new ones for the wedding, wearing 47mm Pro Divers, white mop down. Yeah, that's cold. Wish I could forget how much a watch destroys my bank account. yeah, man. Trap, how many in your collection? Right now, actually, I have to do a recount. I sold a lot of my. I'm gonna say a lot. I did. I sold a lot. I'm actually coming back down. I was upward of 200 watches. I may, if I had to do a guesstimation, I'll say I probably got like 140 watches now. I got rid of a lot. So what I want to do right now is like what me and Vic's been doing on Instagram. We just been posting the watches that we like to wear, right? And I'm gonna show you a watch that I don't even show on here, man. I actually bought this from another collector. This right here, Excursion Tank Tread. It's like a matte black. This whole thing is like matte finishing. And this is a Jason Taylor piece, number limited. I think it's a high number. It only made 999. I think I got a high number on here. I don't have my glasses, so I can't tell. Hold up. Look like it's 580 out of 999. It's a high number, but I didn't know that they made this watch. I bought it from a collector, and I don't wear it as often, but you know, I do like black watches. And this is something I wouldn't wear in the winter because I'm gonna show you something. I like it. It's heavy. It's very heavy. I lost a little weight. I've been on the grind, on my grind a little bit. I fell off, but I'm back on. But you see how much metal, how much steel is on there, man. And man, when I get cold, I'm super cranky, y'all. I can't fool with it, man. I hate being cold. What you say, Trap? How many? Okay, no, hold up. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thanks, wifey. Dude, Aragon has the below 2 bills belt. Loving mine. And bro, thank you for bringing that up because I did this on, and of course it's not charged right now, but I did this on my YouTube shorts But I got this bad boy back. Let me get that off of there. Got this bad boy back, high polish, and I know DK of based on one of his videos, he like I can't mess with the high polish. But I had this thing dipped, and the movement was ruined in this watch. I have it repaired, and this is a big watch, but I absolutely I dig it, man. This Aragon is so sweet, man. It's so sweet. The Galaxy. This is a watch that when I put it on, I just look at it. I'm just mesmerized by it, you know. And then if you got it in the dark, you know, like just it's amazing. It's an amazing watch, man. I really dig it. I got one that I know DK would like. It just so happened. I think I seen this on DK's channel before. What you think about it, DK? What you know about that? Huh? You talking about massiveness. I was about to make up a crazy word. Massiveness of this watch is stupid big. But I dig it. I like it. I really like it, man. Boop. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Chatham and Dover. Now I would like to have one of those with. I think I may be able to get one because I've seen some collectors selling their Chatham and Dovers on the leather strap. And the original Chatham and Dovers, I believe, came with the Salida 200 in it. Those was a long time ago. House of X is in the building. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? He gave me a lot, but only because he sent to a private stream. You have to own the channel. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get. I think I'm way up. That's a good incognito piece. Not flashy, but does what it does. Yeah. Yeah. They make straps for that excursion. Yeah. Would I change it? I don't know how that excursion would look with a strap. You know what? It may look if I can get a Stingray strap for it, I would do it. And I don't think I wouldn't put the bracelet back on. If I can get a Stingray strap for that watch, I would definitely get it. Yo, what's going on, bro? What's happening? Listening, on my drive home, respect, can't chat because you drive. Yeah, I don't want you to wreck, bro. I don't want you to wreck. You get a free rig count. How are the gold-plated watches any good? Yes. I have now. Okay, so yesterday I went to a wedding and I ran into a guy. So my man Tony Woe, which y'all know he made my theme song, he came up. His son got married. It was such a touching and beautiful wedding. Beautiful. Oh, I'm telling you, it was amazing. I'm actually gonna upload some stuff on TikTok later, man. After this show, I'm gonna upload some stuff, so y'all be watching for that. But anyway, there was a guy there, and I told Tony, I said, "Hey, bro, that's a pro diver," and I saw it from across the room, and Tony was like, "You sure?" I said, "Dude," I said, "Hey, bro, come here." He walked up. I said, "What's that?" He said, "Oh, this is just an Invicta." I said, "Pro diver, right?" He said, "Yeah, I've had it for 15 years. Gold. He wears it every day from what he told me. NH35." And I looked at the plating. There's nothing wrong with the watch. Beautiful. Beautiful. Trap don't even. I don't already know. Hey, bro, you already know. The Jason Taylor diamond stitch strap fits. Okay. I'm leaving Kings. Jay Jones, stop playing. Jay Jones, don't you play with me right now, bro. Don't you play with me. Hold on, let me put this down real quick. I'm gonna tell you, and this is what I want to. This is another topic. I mean, I was thinking about doing a whole show based around this, but I think it'll be a short show. But and it's this right here, man. Of course, it's not charged, but you got that double barrel, right? It's a Chinese movement. I know the company Ingersoll watches. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but Ingersoll, they actually have these same movements. But what they do is when they get it, they do some in-house stuff to it to make the, so this one will lose about 35 seconds per day. You know what I'm saying? Lose or gain 35 seconds up to 40. I don't have a time grapher to test it, but you got a power reserve, and I want to say it's like well over 45 hours, maybe 3 days for this. Now I can't test that, you know what I'm saying, by just, charging up, because they're at the top of that thing, you can see the charge. But here's the crazy thing is when Invicta, with this design, Invicta was bringing these watches out no less than $399. Y'all know this 11 months ago. No, I don't know why they, man. Hey, can you guys still hear me? Hope that didn't knock it. Somebody just called me. And the string array is off the S1. I'm out for dinner. I'll catch you. Okay, no problem, bro. Enjoy dinner. So those Invictus are pretty. Yeah, they are. Very, very. As long as you treat them right. You walk around like a zombie. Whopping yours. Ain't nothing go hold it. Yeah, you're right about that. I didn't hear what you said, wifey. Huh? I can't hear you. You can hear me? Okay, cool. But so this watch 11 months ago, no less than $399. This particular piece, and it was with a 40% off coupon. I want to say I paid about $170 for this watch shipped to the house. And it's strange that all of the watches that Invicta has now that we were paying $500 or $600 for now are going for $200. It's like, I'm not complaining, but it's like, it is a hit. It's like a hit in your throat. Like, man, dude, that's like, this watch ain't even 10 months old, bro. Like, and that's a super discount. You know what I mean? Like, but of course I didn't get hit with that, unless you can go over to Invicta stores as well too. Okay, thank you guys. What's up, Gary? How do I take this watch apart? It's clean it. What watch you trying to take apart? And I hope it's a watch that, something that you don't mind losing if you mess up. Stores have these super deals now. Yeah, that's the other thing too. For example, and we mentioned Aragon, which I'm gonna get into an Aragon here in a second, but this is another one. This one has a Salida 200 in it. This is the Kraken. This is, I guess you can call it the new OG, because Invicta hadn't made a new design in a long time outside of the Sabaka series. So every few years they make the, like, went from Sabaka 1 all the way up to 7. Rumor has it they're working on an 8. But that's the newest watches they had until they designed this, the Boat Herc, and then they came out with the Gladiator. But wait a minute, no, this came before the Gladiator. So this was technically the newest design that didn't really follow any of the other its predecessors. So this is completely new, off the shelf new. But now you've seen in the past, 10 months? I don't know. I would have to do a count. I would say there's 10 or at least a dozen brand new lines to Invicta. It got to be at least a dozen. It may be more than that, but it got to be at least a dozen, man. Like the King Python is new. I know the cooler name with Invicta is old, but there's a newer cooler. That's new. But that's still, I think that falls under the reserve line. Also got some great deals, some timepieces in Invicta stores. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Model 32330. Hey, can somebody look at, I don't have my other device with me. Wifey, could you, if you're still watching, could you bring me my secondary device? I want to look this up. And while I'm looking that up, or while we're waiting, I'm going to show you guys something, which I think is pretty dope. See the box? I took the watch out, but this box is cool. And it's like all the extra links you just throw in there. Get you a plastic bag, throw it in there, call it a day. keep track of it. But the C charger, wifey bought me the C charger, and that bracelet, that bike chain bracelet, man, is so dope. And you can see that loom is begging to light up. Aragon does a great job with the loom. It's a big watch, 50 millimeter, and you see off to the side, it's at the 4 o'clock. I know for a fact that Aragon will never get the flack that Invicta, like, you never hear. And it's like you don't really see people putting their Aragon watches up, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. If Wing ever watched this or somebody, man, like, dude kills it. And he's been killing it because his price points are, I mean, like, flat out, bro, like, dope. Like, anybody can get into one of these. He has any 88 still, like, he has some Valjus. Now his Valjus are expensive. But he has these sales every once in a while. But like, you can get Valjus off of his. He still got some number limited jumps over there. They like $3,000 though. So if you got 3 stacks in your pocket and you want something different, I just picked up Magnum Trip for 150. Wow, yo, look, that's crazy because, yo, it's a Pro Diver anatomic. I would not. You want to take that apart? I wouldn't even fool with that. I ain't never cracked a case on no anatomic nothing. Nothing from Invicta. I feel like if I take that thing apart, it's gonna, like, I ain't gonna be able to get it back. I'm gonna have to put some glue, super glue in that sucker, man. I don't know, bro. I will refer you to somebody if you need your watch repaired. If it's broke, I can refer you to somebody. But yeah, I don't know. If anybody on here that has experience in taking anatomic apart, trap stop it. Yes, I believe so. Oh man, I'm at the store with Devontae downtown. Oh, okay. Oh, what's going on? Yo, what's up, boy? What's going on, man? Hey, I used to work there, man. So Gary actually is in my hometown. I used to work there. Yeah, that's what's happening. I got a bug on me, man. You think what's good, bro? Just trying to clean it, but it got some other ones too, but looking for some more new bands, some new brands. I wouldn't fool, bro. I tell you what, I would get like the fine toothbrush and do it that way. I would not take, nope, I wouldn't even take no chance, bro. Unless you taking the case back off. If you have another rubber grommet to put in there, man, I'll, you know what I'm saying, clean it out like that carefully. But other than that, bro, I wouldn't even fool with it. I'm not taking nothing out. I remember, hey, Gary asked Devontae to remember the time he told the guy, oh yeah, we can change the bracelet on your Rolex. He took the bracelet apart and didn't know how to put it back together. I was crying. I had, man, look, I said, bro, you better be lucky I knew how to do it, man, because that is different, man. Changing that Jubilee bracelet on a Rolex, bro, hey, you better know what you're doing. You get one of those MLB pieces yet? No, Luciano, I did not get a MLB piece. Right now, let me tell you guys this. The way I'm collecting right now, I am buying from other collectors. I am getting some of the stuff that Invicta had yesteryear. And I will tell you guys this. I had an opportunity to see, I saw, and I can't disclose where I got this information from, but I saw some pictures. And this person was like, hey, yo, just keep this, you know. I saw some heat, y'all. Invicta, I don't care what, like, I will say this. The Pro Diver is one of the most talked about watches on YouTube. It is. It is the most talked about, whether you love or hate it. It is the most talked about. The OB of, was it 9937 OB or whatever it is, like the one that Godfather has, the 40 millimeter with the Miota movement. They have one with the Salida 200. That's 229 on shop right now. And you have the 1953. Those are the most talked about. And then any other like regular pro diver between 40 to 42 millimeter, most talked about, right? But there's some Invicta pieces that was 18 karat gold, complete 18 karat gold. There's some that is so amazing. These watches are amazing, man, ancient. And like the bad thing about it is you can't find this information nowhere. There's no library. There's nothing that has it, man. It's like AL, whoever documented all the information or took pictures in these watches, it's like AL bought all that stuff up and said, nope, you're not going to know any of the past of these watches unless I want you to know. I bet you it's in that building you got down in Florida, man. And like, AL, you need to open that up, man. Let us come, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get some of your best customers, come down there so they can see the history, bro. And even some of those YouTubers that's all they talk about is, let's see. Hold up, I'm going to tell you. Watches like this. You know, which you don't see that often. You know what I mean? Like, that right there, it's a big piece. This is a 56 millimeter. Huge. And I know my man Hemi. I know Hemi will know this one. I know Hemi know that one right there. That's my man. I don't bring that off. That I don't even take pictures of this, man. I throw this sucker on, put it right back in the case. This is one of my value pieces, man, because it came from a good dude, man. It came from somebody I consider a brother. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Next watch I'll be getting is the S1. Oh, yeah. That is everybody right now. Richard Mille, the Richard Mille look is on fire. That sucker's on fire. I seen Nubio. I seen DK did his. Tommy Big Time did his. Shop HQ just did theirs because Shop is actually showing other watches. It's a German watch company that Shop just debuted last week. So if you guys don't know, tune in on a Tuesday night or at 9 o'clock. It's called Watch This. It's on Shop HQ, right? Go over there, dude. Last week, I don't know if they got it up now. I don't know if the producers put it up on YouTube, but it's a German watch company that got some of the best looking watches. One of them, so you guys know about the Snowflake. You guys know about that watch, Tudor Snowflake. The same movement that's in that Snowflake was in this watch, and it was going for like $900. Uncle Joe got my watch in the dumps. I'll be getting me. Sure do. Open up, sucker. I want to. Hey, hear me, you. Man, we need to link up, Trap. Like, okay. German will with cheap Chinese engines. Well, you know they put them out there, bro. That one though, you can't. Hey, that one is the Snowflake movement. I don't know the movement. I don't know nothing about the company. That was the first time I even hearing about it. So they got that German company. They have Nubio. They have Regiment. And what was the other one? I can't think of the other one. But here's another. I'm gonna say true, man. This piece right here, man, is like so legit. And this is an Imperius, and you don't know. Oh man, this thing. Hold up, focus. Trying to get it with, man. It is catching all the low reflection. But this is an Imperius gearhead. Super dope watch. Is bulky, but like it's man. I just feel like it's a superior piece. I dig it. And this is one that I most definitely, you know, I don't mind wearing in the wintertime or when it gets cold because of that rubber strap. But that's that cruise special. I just changed the batteries in this one. I am thinking about I know Travis Kent does the straps and stuff like that, man, but I'm thinking about having him do a Stingray strap for me on this and Legardo Stingray for this bad boy, man. Like all black and silver. Because this is, man, I really dig this. This is probably like one of my most favorite magnums outside of my tourbillon one. But I would say this one because I don't wear my tourbillon magnum that often. This one gets more wrist time, so that's a go-to piece. Yeah, that's it right there. Thanks, Matt. Thank you. Of course, I knew Dave D knew. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, y'all. Dave D, the plug, man. Dave D, it had you feeling some type of way about watch collecting, man. Just when you thought that you was doing something with your collection, and Dave D come with his, you just feel like jumping off the porch, like, man, I quit, bro. I'm like, for what? Oh, I'm gonna put this. I actually, I took both of these to work with me today. Took both of these to work. I started out with this right here, meteorite soda pop bezel or Pepsi bezel. I mean, I don't work for Invicta, so I can say Pepsi. What I mean, what Rolex gonna sue me for this? I didn't make the watch. Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. And then, of course, man, this right here, this watch, I'm telling you, the fit on this watch is amazing, bro. I love the way this watch feels on my wrist, man. I'm about to throw this sucker on right now. And I feel like having it on. Just feel like putting that sucker on, man. Of course, it got, that Rolex style clasp on it. So that was my man. I just ran through some watches, man. I want to show y'all some stuff, man. So you can consider that a fall, like my fall view of watches. I'm not gonna wear all these watches for the winter. I'm going leather and silicone strap. That's all I'm wearing. So I literally just redid my entire watch box, and I got my watches that I'm gonna be wearing on a regular. And if I do, I mean, I will wear this. I'm sorry, this is getting worn. That right there is definitely getting worn. Master Calendar. I like it because of the colorway. But then, the one thing I will say that it was so strange to me that y'all see that, y'all hear that. That bezel turns on that. And no other ones. This one does not turn. That's stationary. I don't get that. I don't know why, it made me feel like it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like they took a big shortcut. And for me, and I've said this before, it's a Jason Taylor number limited. I want all of the extras. All of the extras, man. And I feel like, technically speaking, what are they gonna do? I mean, because they got some reserve pieces right now, man, that have all the flame fusion crystals. It got the bezel, got the crazy water depth ratio, and they're going for like $199. So I'm like, dude, why cheap out on something that got Jason Taylor's name on it? Now I can't say that about Shaq watches because there's only 2 Shaq watches. I actually sold one of my Shaq pieces to a collector. And that was to raise money. That wasn't just because I did that. The titaniums didn't turn either. That don't make sense, man. I don't get that. I don't get that. That's second gen. Yeah. Bulls red. Basketball is in the fall, huh? Oh, what's going on? Come on. Translucent. What up? What's happening? The man, hey man, I saw that watch, man. I don't know if you guys peeped out. If you follow Kimon on Instagram, he said he's not wearing that watch to his birthday, man. Oh my gosh, man, I just fell out the bed. Like when I saw it, I fainted. I just straight fainted, man. I said, "You win, bro." All Invicta needs to do now is upgrade the class, more deployment, and better brace the class. Where'd she go? Okay, there she go. That was the only thing I said about this one. That was the only like strike that even the thickness, because it is a thick watch, but the bracelet, I was like, man, I wish they'd have done a little more with the bracelet. Considering this thing is a homage to one of the greatest watches, which if you look at the history of the Daytona, it took a while for people to actually get with the Daytona. Like people who they wasn't with it at first, man. So that was one of those pieces that it had to grow on people. But now that it's grown on people, you know, it is what it is. I got a question for my shoe heads, all my shoe heads. Do you guys wear your, if you guys are into sneakers, J's and such, do you guys wear your sneakers all year round? Do you wear them in the winter? Some of you guys can because you live in Florida. And for those that's watching me from South America, you guys, I mean, your temperatures, come on, you probably wear J's all year round. But for the people that live in like New York, the Midwest, you know what I'm saying, places where it gets cold, and you're a shoe head, do you wear, of course, Matt, you live in Florida, of course. Hating on you right now. Hate. um, I actually have a pair of J's that I wear very seldom, man. As a matter of fact, these only been worn twice since I had them because it's like the occasion. It had to be a special occasion. Had to be special. Wifey bought me these, man. And yep, you talking about I wiped them suckers down as soon as I got through wearing them jokers. But yeah, I don't like right now. I mean, I can wear them now because I'm not in fear of like rain or anything like that. And I'm not real big on. I know they have like shield that you can spray on their shoes and stuff like that. Yup, you already know. You already know, man. Um, there's spray that you can put on there, but I did that, man. This company. Oh, what was it? I can't remember the name of the spray. So you had to spray on a layer, let it dry, and then spray another layer on there. But like I did that, and it discolored my Jordans, and I was peed off. And I'm sitting out there trying to wipe it off, and it just made it worse. So those Jordans became like lawnmower shoes. But yeah, do you guys wear like if you guys have J's or like a special kick, do you wear them all year round or just like how do you guys? And I was listening. Who was that? Kev over there with Big Time Gang. He's like, bro, he got a pair of Travis Scotts and them suckers, man, got creases everywhere. He don't care, bro. I'll be marching instead of walking. Hey, hey, a pair of J's will make you change your whole walk, bro. Hey, I promise, man. J's will make you act unfamiliar, man. Like, who was that? Everything, come on, a soldier, man. I'm hearing this J's. Said I'll be marching. I feel you, bro. All mine get sprayed with Rejuvenator. Rejuven. Is that what that is? I've heard of Rejuven. So is that off of who does that? Is that Mike Rich? I think I heard Mike Rich say something about that before. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Duck walk. That's me. I feet out. No sir. No creases. Y'all look. I've worn these things already, y'all. I'm telling you. I've worn them. Y'all see, they still look crispy. They still look crispy. I ain't playing. I'm talking about a straight. This shoe got a straight wipe down. No sir. I did that on purpose because somebody would ask me like, man, why do people smell the shoes, bro? Guess what? That has been the longest tradition that I know. As long as I've been liking shoes. Walk pigeon toed. Yes, sir. I have no problem with that. Come on, I'm telling you. Come on, Martian, like Gremlin Tron Major. Hey, that boy hot stepping. Man, it's the brand. Okay. All right, I'm gonna look that up, bro. Now imagine that's something that you can get online. Indoor shoe right there. Not one. I did for a couple months. Hey, that was literally first when she got them from me, man. You tag. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I definitely I have a couple of pair of shoes now. For the winter, my goal for the winter, uh, watch and shoe wise, is those Jordan 11s are coming out. I want to say December, either 11th or 13th. I can't remember which day, but there's two pairs of shoes that's coming out during December that I definitely want, and they're Chicago twos, the number two, they're the highs. I want to say there's some lows coming out, but I know for a fact that the Chicago twos are coming out, red and white highs. I want those, and I want the patent leather 11s. That is always been my thing. That's my favorite colorway. I mean, my favorite design that Jordan makes. That and ones, even though Jordan ones are not comfortable at all, I just love the silhouette. Hey, sue me. I just do, man. I dig those, and I really don't spend a lot on J's throughout the year, but those two are definite cops for me. Um, and this year with that, I'm actually searching for one watch to go with both of them. And it's no secret, it's the Man of War Carbon. The Man of War Carbon, and I don't care if it's a Salida 200 or the Salida 500, as long as I get it in my collection. That's it. But as far as watches, man, I'm really looking at collecting more of the older stuff. That's what I'm really looking at. And just having fun with my collection, man. Just enjoying, wearing it and stuff like that. So, what's up, bro? So yeah, man, that's my neighbor over there. You know what I mean? Is that waterproof spray? Champ used to have a spray that helped protect shoes. That's why I got it from the one I use. My wife hates COD. What's good? Welcome in. Yeah, I wanted one of those too. So that's, I mean, come on. I mean, like, honestly, right now, I've run into that whole, what, where I stand. Um, I'm really interested in some of the heritage that, that is not talked about. And those are the watches that I'm seeking. I'm looking, I really want to get some of the old, like 1940s Invicta stuff, man, just because it's so patinaed and, I mean, it's ancient. It reminds me of like when my granddad was alive and he had watches like that. I don't know what all brands he had, but he had some of the old stuff, just like the crystal looked like it was faded, man. I was like, is this watch broke? You know what I'm saying? Look like stupid ancient, but I just have a love for that right now. I mean, I don't know. I want to put something on my wrist, and I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. I'm not into that hype stuff. I'm not into, some of the circles that I've been in. I've sat in some of the YouTubers chats where, they're discussing watches that's no less than $15,000, and they're talking about it the same way we talk about Invicta. I say, hey, that's interesting. I don't put my 2 cents in those for the sake of, I don't want to, don't want to go through the whole argument thing. And there's no argument with me. I just don't feel like going through all that, because people get into they want to insult, and like, well, why do you pick that brand? I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have my great grandfather's Invicta. Oh wow, yeah, you showed me that. You showed me. That was a huge thing in the early 2000s. They sold more spray than Timberlands. Yeah, Hemi showed me, and that's the beauty about this too, having this channel and getting to know some of you guys, because I can talk to you guys behind the scenes. And Hemi is showing me some great watches. I've seen Barry. I know he was supposed to have been on like a few months back and he couldn't just get it, but like me and him talked. We talked on the phone and he showed me like pictures of his watches. His collection is phenomenal. And again, Kimon, you've seen Kimon's collection, but I could tell you there's a collector, and I can't think of his name. He's an older guy, older gentleman. I met him and his wife on the cruise. Y'all, he got watches from World War II, Invicta from World War II. Still got this original strap. I'm like, man, like that's the stuff that I'm like, I dig that heritage. And that's just me. That's just me. And you know, if I can find some of this stuff, I'll present it here on the channel, let you guys see it doing displays. Um, when we get a chance to go on a cruise, I hope you guys can participate on some of the cruising. And you know, we're talking behind the scenes on creating, because I don't know if Shop HQ or Invicta will ever do another cruise. Just don't know. I'm not gonna say it's up in the air. We just don't know. However, there are collectors that have been talking about actually doing a cruise, a collector's cruise, and having those same elements of what Invicta did with having all of the events and the expos and stuff like that. So well, once it becomes more than just an idea, of course, you know, I'll share it. And if you guys want to be a part of it, most definitely, you know, we'll tell you how to sign up and what to do, because we want to see some of those old Invictas, and not just old Invictas, like watches, period. So I think it'll be better to just have a watch expo, because I don't want to just be stuck to one brand. I want to see everything. I want to see grandfather clocks, if you can bring that, you know what I'm saying, and pocket watches. I want to see all that stuff, you know. So that means Godfather got to come, because Godfather got a nice pocket watch collection. When someone asks me that. Man, you crazy. Bro, you crazy. Oh, man, I can't mess with you, man. Neighbors' kids. All right, man, y'all, I am about to roll out, man. I'm about to roll out because I know John has a show. Oh, that's like an hour and a half from now, I think. John is going live tonight. It's been a while since I've been live. I appreciate you guys, man, rocking with your boy, man. And we'll be doing some more of these. Talk to a few people. Got some lineups coming. Me and RJ we're going to be doing something on Instagram. You guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, you guys stay tuned. We're going to be talking about some watches, a particular watch on Instagram, but I'll let you guys know well ahead of time. That way you guys can participate. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know, just go over to my about section, and it's fixed, because I didn't know that I didn't have it in there fixed. So you couldn't just click on the Instagram button, but I got it fixed now. So let me see, is there any more comments before we go? What's John's channel link? It is on my, if you go into my hold up, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Hey wifey, can you drop John's channel? You definitely do. Hold up. So I don't have it saved over here. What's up, Rico? I missed you, bro. What's happening? Hey, Rico. Hey, before I go, Rico, what's up with a collab, bro? When me and you gonna do a show together? I need you to come on, bro, so we can do a summer watch expo. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got some pieces. You got some pieces for the summer. Yeah, I seen what you got. You got some new stuff, and everybody hasn't seen it. I want to talk about it. You know what I mean? So let me know when we can do this collab, bro. I'll drop it. Okay, thank you. Wife is about to drop. Sure do. All right, so yeah, you guys stay tuned, man. We're just, and our goal, and which has always been my goal, is I don't think it'll ever change. I ain't gonna say I think it will never change, y'all. If you made it this far in the live, I'm gonna stay on the same energy, man. It's all about, you know, it started with a watch, of course. Y'all know I've been saying that for I don't know how long. You know, I don't care who's who of the watch world. I don't care what YouTuber is the man or woman. It all started with a watch. That's why we having these conversations. But it has been very interesting that we have relationships outside of the watches. We, you know, we come to each other's events, we come to people's houses, we go out, we feed each other, we mourn when stuff happens, death, you know, we celebrate when there's children being born. So it really don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I love the people that come on here and we have this dialogue and conversation, because it's not about how much you spent on your watch. It's not how long you had this $200,000 watch in your collection, or the fact that you even have that. Um, it's all about just celebrating life, celebrating the fact that we all got here by way of timepiece. Whatever's on your wrist made, you know, had it, got my attention, and we became family after this. It's a weird dynamic. It's crazy how that works out. But that's all I care about, man. That's all I care about. And like I said, y'all stay tuned. Y'all keep rocking with your boy. Next year we're gonna have some micro brands. I want to get Egard back on here. I mean Egard, Elon back on here from Egard Watches. I'll send him an email. I don't know if you guys have been watching him. He has some amazing podcasts. I just watched him a podcast today. Just type in Egard Watches and follow them. Had a chance to, you know, and I sent them a thank you for coming on, but like I appreciate that because he's a watchmaker, right? He believes in his brand, and he has a pretty nice. I actually, you know, that watch is solid. So I just that's all I want. That's all I want is peace and tranquility and information. That's it. That's all. We ain't about to get hung up on the watches and who watches better. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm out. I'm about to go. I'm down whenever, brother. Okay, I'll hit you offline, bro. It's on my list. Hold up. Y'all ain't. It's on the bro. Hit me. You already know. I had to hit me. I had to talk to you offline, bro. I have to talk to you offline. Whole life change. You feel me? Whole life change. But I'm glad y'all still rocking with your boy, because it's been a long time since I've been live. You feel me? So, so anyway, family, man. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys if you made it this far into the live, man. It has been an amazing conversation. Showed you some watches. We talked about, you know, who cares about fall fashion. It is what it is. You saw my Jordans. You see, oh, hold up, right here. You see my Majin Buu back there. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, family, thank you so much, man. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, man. Y'all stay tuned for your boy John Gangy. He will be on tonight around 8:35. Who knows what the topic's gonna be? The dude's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We'll see his picks. How he do with his picks? You know what I'm saying? This Monday night. Who's playing tonight? Whoever. Hope your team wins. I hope your fantasy football league is amazing. So to the next Lightning Strike family, man. Y'all be blessed.